due to the importance of our upcoming gubernatorial election. We are fortunate to have two very fine Republican gentlemen running. Congressman Ralph Abraham from North Louisiana and businessman Eddie Risconi from Baton Rouge. Would you just give us your comments, your insight into the importance of this election against John Bel Edwards?
Sure. I've known Governor Edwards a long time. I consider him a friend. We just don't agree. We just don't agree. John Bel thinks that he can spend the money you earn better than you can. I've watched our budget grow and grow and grow and grow. In 2004, our state budget, I think, was about $19 billion. Today, it's $34 billion. And that's not all federal money. Most of that is state money. John Bel believes he can tax, spend, and regulate this state into prosperity, and I don't believe it. That's just not been my experience. I just don't believe it. I think the reason that, I think the genesis of a lot of our problems in Louisiana, and I served as state treasurer a long time, it's not that we tax too little, it's that we spend too much. Now, let me give you an example, if I could. And this is another fundamental disagreement between Governor Edwards. He believes, I believe in more freedom. He believes in more free stuff. And he wants the contents of your bank account to pay for it. As you know, he expanded the Medicaid program. He said, well, it's all federal money. Last time I checked, federal money came out of American taxpayers' pocket, but it's not all federal money. We put up about $3.3 billion a year to draw down that federal money. That's 9 zeros, $3.3 billion. And that's money that comes out of higher education and roads and kids' teachers and cops. So it's not a freebie. He put in Medicaid expansion, and they just forgot to do one thing. They forgot to check eligibility. Now, Dr. Gee is the chairwoman or the secretary of, I don't know what they call it now, I still call it the Department of Health and Hospital. It's not personal. She's a fine physician. I wouldn't let her manage a food truck. They put all of these, said, come on, you want free health insurance? Come on down. Price is right. It's zero, free. Our legislative auditor, Darryl Prepare, did it all. I don't know whether Darryl's a Democrat or a Republican. I don't know anything about his politics, but I know he can count. And he came back, and let me read you, he sent me this list. These are some of the people on Medicaid. He obviously blacked out the names. He just named them Recipient 1, Recipient 2. Recipient 1 on Medicaid. Income is $155,840. Recipient 3, I'm going to jump around, was on Medicaid from starting in July 1, 2016. He makes $311,069. Recipient 8, $124,000. Recipient 10, $110,854. Recipient 13 makes $390,968 a year. There are thousands of these. After we put enough pressure on Governor Edwards, he finally decided to start checking income eligibility. But I noticed it wasn't given much play in our press, but I noticed about 3 months ago he decided to suspend that. Purely coincidental that there's an election coming. I don't want to take Medicaid away from people in need, but I want fewer people who need Medicaid. And you're not going to strengthen the program by helping people who don't need the help. We spend $1 trillion a year helping people less fortunate than us. Don't tell me we don't care about our fellow citizens. Now, That's what Governor Everett stands for. We got two good people running against him, Eddie and Ralph. I know them both. I'm going to support whichever one gets in the runoff. I'm going to do everything I can to convince President Trump to come down here and help. It is wide open. I don't care what you hear. We won't have a feeling about what direction the race is going probably until the middle of September. But I know, all I know is this, that you can't tax, spend, and regulate your state into prosperity. And Governor Evers has plenty of money. He's an incumbent governor. You know, the Advocate newspaper is all for him. If you turn John Bell upside down and shook him, Lanny Keller and Stephanie Grace will fall out of his pocket. Okay? But they think the people of Louisiana are stupid and don't see their bias. And I think the race is wide open.